Anything this wench is going to tell me, I already know, or I can argue differently, okay?
It's actually named after Freya, so Freya Friday.
Which has what to do with Ostera, darling?
Now she returns again, bringing soft
Excuse me?
Out of her golden hair, spring flowers fall, tumbling like melodies, sounding
There
like
is
calls,
only the
chased
most
through the
tenuous
winter of
links
Alpine, wanting
in
their lovers
pagan
home,
ideas between
sharing
Freya
wine,
and Ostera.
which apparently is a Scandinavian song to the goddess.
Freya was in Norway and Scandinavia. Ostera was much earlier time period in the year. And where? The Isles. Excuse me? The two might have melded when the Vikings arrived. Like Venus, excuse me? But to say that the two are the same is crap. Freya was not a Venus. She has never been a witch. She's almost a female counterpart of Mars, however. Mars liked all things masculine, wenchy and whatever. And Freya's the other side of it. She likes all things, or masculine, wench, you know what I mean, buxom. And Freya appreciated riches, good man, and don't fuck with her. Like she's kind of the counterpart of almost a Mars. If you have to do comparisons.
If possible.
I hate these new agey twits. They always have such fake skin and odd lipstick. You know that, don't you? Okay. We're doing fine. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Well, we are here. We're doing fine. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. How many years is it from 2012 right now?
So that you're open as
best
you can to receiving
it's not 11, is it?
downloads from the universe.
It's 11 years.
Guidance
Oh my God, it is actually, isn't
ready
it?
to come in. Solutions to problems that just pop in without
No, it's
thinking,
not.
Getting out
It's
of our heads,
2021. It's 9 years. What are you talking about?
9 years from when?
2012.
A new experience tonight.
Well, we are
An
here.
opportunity to see things in a new light, a new perspective.
Well,
And
my
maybe you
cycle
even
changed,
want a fresh start.
which is really incredible. Because
Feel
some of the things that went on today,
into
Tam, were
what
pretty
fresh
goddamn
start
significant.
Would you like in your life?
Like, really
now?
significant.
And notice.
Anyway, other than that, I
you're
talked to
limiting
Jane, and
yourself.
things are not going well down there.
Allowing the practical, rational.
I don't know how much I want to
mind
say on tape, but
to take
things are not
charge.
going well.
And I invite you now
She
to
said
put
she
that
would try to come to group
rational
tomorrow. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. I
intellect
said, you don't have to talk to anybody.
We
Just
love it and
come.
appreciate it
Just
and
come and let
enjoy it.
people say
And
hi.
yet just for this little bit of time, we
For
have
a half an
together
hour. I told her
feeling
you were not
into
well.
your
I talked a little bit
feminine,
about where you're
creative,
at. She was
intuitive self.
upset with that. And for what it's worth, they've had garbage dumped in their
And
boats,
asking
dumped in their
yourself
place,
again,
dumped on their...
what
We
is
don't
the
want to
fresh
go there with
start
what's going on,
I want?
okay?
Yeah.
And I said, where do you think it's coming from? She says,
We are here.
well, I don't think it's native or,
And
Indian. She
grounding
calls them
now.
Indians because she's stateside. And I said,
Feel into the
she said, well, I think it's
soul of
white.
the
And I said,
land
you know what it is? What I
that
said?
you are
I said,
on
it's
right
somebody
now.
in dominant society. They might be white. They might be Asian. They might be...
Very
She says, you're
part
right.
of the
Yeah.
earth.
So things are pretty
Bring
bad in their
gratitude,
neighborhood.
reverence.
And the whites are
This
out
land
yelling at
perhaps is your
night
home.
about the tribe whose
That
land they live
nourishes
on.
you. and is nourishing you now.
So I can only imagine what it's like to be there. It
And
sounds
allow
like something like
yourself
South
to
Africa.
meld
Okay?
with the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't really have to watch a lot of this. As I said, I'm taping it, so we'll.
Beautiful tree.
I'm a beautiful tree.
What
kind of tree am I? What kind of tree are you?
Gaia.
An old rotting
Love
spruce.
What?
energy
An old
of the
rotting
soles
spruce.
of your feet.
Are you? I always think of you as an apple tree. You know, the one that really hasn't borne fruit yet, and you better live long enough to do it.
Slowly into your body.
What kind of tree am I?
Like a bowl that
Willow.
fills with this
I'm a willow.
renewal energy,
Yep.
vitality.
That's actually very
This
appropriate given
energy
my name. Thank you.
validates you for your uniqueness
Kaya's Willow and
and your
Denning.
intrinsic worth.
You knew that.
Arises
Well,
all
it
the
is.
way up the torso, through all the energy centers and chakras.
Anyway. Look, it's my Mew. Mew, I found pictures of you
Bring
as a
your
little
awareness
baby.
to the center
And
of
you
your
were
head,
pretty sexy
behind the
then.
bridge of the nose.
You were. Yes, you were. You were a sexy little girl.
Open
You didn't know it.
the chakra.
Don't worry,
of your
Mew.
head.
Make me
Like
think
the
of me as a
aperture of
child.
the camera begins to
Thank you for going out with me
dial.
today.
Open.
Even if it was difficult. And I could have done a better job on the van. Now that it's dried out, there's still gunk on it. Like, you know, a bit. It should wash off. But this is no different than this. They have sprayed those roads. It's the stuff that ended up all over the bike. Do you remember coming in one day and going, holy fuck, what's this?
Spirit, soul.
So I'm assuming it's not going to stick. I really don't want to go out there and hose it again. I'm assuming it's going to probably rain between now and tomorrow, which should do it. But leaving the whole mess of it on would have been really bad. And I feel overwhelmed with that. I just got totally soaked. Sure, this is memorable.
What?
You gotta Yeah, you can turn this off and find something else, please.
Look at me.
Because she's just
There
irritating
we
the hell
are.
out of
See
me.
how memorable it is?
I'm taping it. If I ever have to watch it, I can watch it myself.
And you're... Whoa! I'm gonna put this over here.
What?
Secret Life of the White
Secret Life of the what?
House. Series of 3 shows. About White Houses built on island.
Well, that sounds good. It's a good thing for Ostera, because Ostera is actually a festival of light and spring and the coming whatever. So I guess this is a good thing to watch. And I may go get some. You can start this, and I'm going to go find whatever, and you're going to pull down that box, and we're going to pack Christmas shit away. Okay? That's what we're doing today, because I'm tired of looking at it. But I have to go find newspaper to do it. So you bring down the box that's up there.
Sure, this is memorable.
There's a box up there.
You gotta live long
The
enough to
vacuum
do
box, and I will go get that. You can start this, okay?
Alright. Look at me. There we are. See how memorable it is? And you're... Whoa! I'm gonna put this over here. Is that not working? Huh? Is it, can you not turn it on? Move the ferns around on Astera. That's good. That's good. Looked at pictures. That's good. That's good. And you're fixing your bed, and those things can sit there until we figure out what to do with them. I can't use those for paintbrushes. Those are storage containers. If you're buying that stuff, those would hold for storage containers. Those are all empties. Now, I've got enough stuff downstairs that could be organized into those. Hello? But I really don't feel like doing it tonight, Tim, believe it or not. Okay? Almost looks not great, but it's not bad. Watch your tail, Nia. You're gonna singe it, you twit. So you know what I talked about on Astera. I lived that shit with Caleb. Do you remember Caleb? Caleb put his teeth into my arm in several places, and I was a mess. And because Caleb was a dog, I did what would work with pack mentality. And then we went through a thing with, you know, him going into depression and are we going to be okay? Are we not going to be okay? And then there was this moment that I said, we are going to be okay. I can't imagine this other scenario. I'm telling you know that you're getting because there is no dog mentality. That there is no I am a tribe, I am a group, it doesn't exist with this group of animals. That's pretty scary. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, well that looks better over there, and those we got Christmas tucked away. I'm going to leave the little church up there. It isn't too Christmassy, it's just kind of there. Okay? And there's one like that they had out at Yellow Barn today. You run a candle in it and it lights up. But and I looked at it, I took a picture of it and I said, oh shit, it's not a light. Although I could put a light into it, it would work. It would take that light, because that light will, you know, come out, because it's a corded thing.
This is worthy of recording, you know that.
But I'll leave that up there, because that's your night light. Does it help at all? Well, let's decide it does, okay? Are you going to play something? And I'll talk to you while we're doing it. I just pulled that out of the grove, and we probably don't need it in the grove. It looks better up there right now, because those things look pretty bare otherwise.
Lighthouse. One of the most
oh yeah, these are the lighthouses. Well, this would be better than that woman who's doing Dick. No, you've got to stay over there till I'm done with this, Tim.
Built to save the lives.
This is worthy of recording. You know that. You're getting royal treatment here.
At you today.
It's a chain of events that would save thousands of lives.
Well,
but they pay for it.
well, I'm not, and I've cried enough, and it's been a really interesting day. But you know,
Jagged reef of low-lying rocks rising.
we've got to keep you alive for 2 weeks till we can get your will changed, so I can deal with it.
At low tide, sailors have said
Because right now I can't.
And that August, some 300 years ago.
So we've got to get through that. And I've got to talk to Scott. He's supposed to call me. What is this on? Network Friday. Although I wouldn't be surprised to hear from him Monday. And I will call him again. And we've got to do those things. And yes, Mew, there you are. Oh God, Tim. She was the cutest, most incredible kitten. And she was just like now.
On top of these rocks, out
Only right now,
9
you've
miles
matured.
from land.
Now
Not
you
only
have come
in
into
the
your
morning
own.
lights, his tower would also be able to house people.
What are you
24
doing
hours
over
a
here?
day,
Please go over there. I'm having a
365
cigarette.
days a year. He was talking about the world's first rock line.
What is this on?
livelihood,
Knowledge Network?
and even the Royal Navy stood to be crippled by the Eddystone rocks.
Well, this is
The
cool.
reef had to be tamed.
The man who started
Yes,
it all.
dear. What? Tim, bring the pills over here when you come over here, okay? It is important that you are taking these things. You have got to take them right. Where is the potassium? Would you write down on your book?
That's it right there.
I'm not even seeing well. Write down, put the pills over on your desk. I can tell you about them. So you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to take a water pill. In fact, I would tell you should take it tonight.
Oh, I don't take it tonight.
Why?
I can't sleep.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's write down on your book that you're going to take your water pill. Do you have to take any more of the amoxicillin? What? I saw pictures of you tonight as a baby.
How powerful the waves were
And
that shook
you
the
slept
sensors
with
on the
me
tower.
and we worked with it and then you came out here and Nia took over and he said, I'm gonna train her for you. You did, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I know you did. What?
So it was pioneered on the Eddystone
What?
Rock over 250 years ago.
Well, actually he did. Samson did not. Nia took over. Samson beat the living snot out of her. And Nia said, I guess she'll be my little sister.
Previous
And he taught her.
lighthouse building on the Eddystone Reef had either been
She would
uprooted by
run
the
across
sea
the floor,
or
Tim,
burned to the ground.
and as she got down there, he'd go, whap! And she'd roll all the way down here.
That let the waves
And
slip
she'd
around it.
look and she'd shake and she'd run back. And then
Would introduce a whole
something
new
happened. I remember the day that it happened.
Pioneered
I don't know if you were sleeping or you were here or... And she ran up and he went to go, look, can you look at me? He went to go whap and she went, whoa! And she brought up her claws and she went, whap!
between the blocks and pulling them apart.
And he sat back
Stone tower
like an uncle, and I swear he grinned. I swear he grinned.
Came up with this notion of stonework that dovetailed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just.
And she had learned.
It was.
And that was the last time Samson ever beat the living snot out of her, or Matza, or anybody else. And then they would play this game. She'd come running up, and he'd go whoop, and she'd go, and they would go at each other. It was like a game between the two of them.
Here's some conventionally
And I don't know how to explain it.
bricks and that
He's not even listening to me.
shapes the house.
It was like two young cousins who decided she was the younger, right? The cousins said, because that's who he was. Samson's the uncle, remember? Yeah, the whole bit. And
I mean, I can
and they
move these
decided
around
that they were going to be
quite
okay
easily here.
together.
There's nothing to stop them sliding
So in
around
many ways they were
against
like
each other.
siblings. He's
By
the
very
older
nature of
cousin.
where
He is a
lighthouses
cousin.
are built, they're subjected to
I
some
suspect
fairly
she's out of that
extreme
same group.
forces. We're talking gale
And
force winds,
the other thing I found
waves
today.
crashing sideways into the lighthouse.
Tell me what I found today.
Not to cut rectangular blocks, but instead
I found Bobby's pictures.
something a bit more like this. like large bow tie shape.
2013.
It's a technique borrowed from the woodwork.
And you arrived in 2012, so I don't want to talk about her age. Okay?
When you look at this pattern laid out here, there's no single.
We've already got an
straight
older
line
girl
in any
now.
one direction for very long.
You know what?
So if I try and push,
I found Bobby's pictures, and that was really appropriate for Estera
it's very difficult. They don't want to move.
with everything that went on.
There's no
And it's been a
one
really
plane. There's no
hard
one
day
line
for
them
you.
to move and to shear alongside each other.
But we drove
That's
and
the
rode
secret.
under
It was all
3
the
rainbows.
blocks.
And there were 3 and 5 and 2
For Smeaton's
eagles
stonework to stand up to the
and
waves,
red-tailed
he chose
hawks.
some of the hardest
And
plants available.
until I look at the tapes, I'm not sure if I have a
For dovetailed
falcon.
stones to lock the
but I
tapes
think I do.
together, They had to be cut with utmost precision. So how
What?
did stonemasons achieve such crisp lines
Well,
over 200
all of that's
years ago?
pretty incredible.
Birator Quarry, the masons
just
still
wants to
use
make me
traditional
cry.
techniques. One of the
And it's
best
been a
objects
really
about Bradley is
long day, and we managed to get the damn Christmas shit away, and now we've got
in situ, but
in the bathroom sitting down there.
on the flip side of it, it
Okay?
makes it quite difficult to work. It's hard to work,
But for what it's worth, it's at least a backdrop, okay, with some leaves and whatever. They're actually really cool bottles. They came from Kelly. Okay, go. Yeah?
We'll try this one.
Okay, well, they're
It's starting to get the waste up.
So we're going to try and get rid of this.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that.
Okay.
They would have done that
I don't know why that's not flashing.
Wow.
There.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's Mew. Peeky peeky.
I'm quite surprised at how much it comes off with one
I don't
bite.
know who's gonna outlive everybody. You guys
amazed
do
at
know that McGirl is the youngest out of the bunch of you. Kareen took it over,
And
and
that's done fairly quickly, but we're...
Tony is doing his Nia moment. Well, that's why I'm but because she's managed to get. I don't know what I'll do, Tim, if I lose you. When I get through the cats. I don't know. I've got Sadie to deal with. I already warned Kevin. I said, you know, you're gonna have to help. I got an old dog, and he just
transport and place over
just looked at me. Does that mean he knows what I mean?
Well, there are places that might.
Are you awake?
And if they do it for free, I'd.
Does Kevin know what I'm talking about? I think he does.
Chiseling away at granite. Now it's quite sharp blows you were giving it with that.
Chris, you want to show it who's boss?
Anyway, yes, Nia, there you are. Happy blessed Ostera.
You went near my hand with it.
Yeah.
Place that on there.
I'm kidding. I know. You're a Twinkie. Are you coming up here? Oh, you don't know.
There you go. All right. How's that? That comes away well.
Come on.
Right.
Come on. I came back. Uppy. Wee. There you are. You almost look like my Tim.
Everybody should have one.
Well, I don't know. I've had some 98-year-old dude here for a while.
Why is it doof?
What?
He's just a doof.
Yeah, well, you almost look like my Tim. Okay.
I am your Tim.
Well, you haven't been acting like it or looking like it.
You did.
What?
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, well, you haven't, but...
I
Yes.
gotta find out if my keyboard works.
What are you talking about?
Not to dump water on it.
You have to do it. Your income tax to organize, too.
In the bathroom sitting
Now,
down.
is anybody out there that will do it for free?
I'm wondering about the
But maybe you are
old people's thing.
To do that, careful.
That's
There's
who we should be
lots
calling here. I'm going to give you... No, maybe
Pay
I'll
attention
do the
outside.
phone call.
We'll
Because
try
they've been
this,
really
okay?
good about doing delivery. Kareen took it over, and I will do the phone call. And for what it's worth, I can always waive a power of attorney and say, well, that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Because she's managed to get you, hopefully with delivery coming in. And my next thing will be to say, is there someplace he can go
If not, my accountant will do it for you, but it's going to probably cost you. What did you pay her? No, you didn't pay her anything.
The kind of
She would probably at least
by the
charge
seat
you
of her
50
pants.
to $80.
I think the antibiotic is going to make a difference
well,
already.
there are places that might do it.
What?
Hope so.
And if they do it for
Well,
free,
you sound
I'd like
better.
the
I
extra
could barely
$40
understand
back
you.
from you. Because right now, Tim,
So you really do sound better.
pardon me?
Like maybe not totally well, but better than what you
It does,
sounded. Okay.
I'm in the negative and have been in there for about the last 4 weeks. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. So if I can jerry rig that up for you or find something, I thought that somebody did do it. Yes, Nia, there's Nia, man. And that sweater you're wearing is filthy.
Yeah, I know.
To do it. In the bathroom, sitting down. Okay.
Okay.
But maybe you are to do that careful. There's
Yes.
lots happening here. Pay attention to that side. And we'll try this. Okay, go. We'll try this thing together. That's you do sound better, and lots of people have been asking and emailing. Okay, so we are doing. We're doing the kind of flying by the seat of our pants. I think the antibiotic is going to make a difference already. What?
Hope so.
Well, you sound better. I could barely understand you. So you really do sound better. Like maybe not totally well, but better than what you sounded. Okay. Yes, Mew, you just went running up there, and I don't... Oh, that was a heck of a leap. What did you do that for? You don't know. Yeah, I see that. Whee! Yeah, no kidding. I know. I agree, Nia. Where's the box of fritters that I asked you to bring up? They're in the box of dog stuff. Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will, Tim, end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40. Then you stand there for a moment, and I'm not going to sit up here and watch TV with you. And you actually could use the little bit of something, okay? With exercise. You have been since 12:30 today up here sitting. And this has nothing to do with oxygen. This has to do with the fact of your muscles are going. Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly, okay? Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly, okay? Try to get through this one, and if I went in by 8:30 tonight, I might get in bed by 9:30. And Tim, next week, it can't happen like this. I have got to be going in by 7. Because I have got to be going to bed at 8 so I can get up at 4:30 so I can have it to, like, that's just how it is.
You changed your mind about going with us?
Well,
Well, then why don't we leave?
I don't know. What else am I going to do right now? I haven't even paid for this course, but hopefully it'll get me a job that can keep me in this house. And I really only got me to depend on right now.
We will
Okay.
go. But only after I have done one more thing.
What?
When we leave, it will not be the three of us. It will be the full...
Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly, okay?
I would hide too. I used to hide when my mother went crazy. When she finally lost it on Ernie. I would just disappear. And say, you know what? I don't want to be in what is the word? Oh, firing range. Yeah, I know. But you know what? My father did all this kind of stuff repeatedly. I watched this for fucking years. And I'm living it. And all I can say, Nia, and I was supposed to shave you today too, but that never happened, did it? No. And all I know is I am healing all of that
in the
horrible
bathroom,
generational trauma that my mother lived through.
But maybe you are.
And all else I know,
that.
it's got nothing to do with anybody who might be my kid.
Here.
It's got something to do with somebody. And some woman out there that is not going to have to live that shit like I am living it or my mother lived it. Yeah, it's a really good witchy thought, isn't it? I know it is. Yeah, it is. I know. Good boy. If you only knew. Well, you think you do. I often wondered why I did what I did, Nia. And I understand now. I spent years saying, why did I do what I did with you? And I felt like I had to do it. And I guess this was why. I guess this was why. Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly, okay? Because I have lots of strange thoughts in the middle of the night, and I say, you know what? Maybe this is going to prevent him coming back as a worm. A worm. If there's actually reincarnation and transmigration, Tim, you are ready to probably come back as a worm. Transmigration, the theory behind it is you go through all these cycles and you reach the pinnacle of humanness. And then you get only so many, nobody knows,
60 and
so
70
many cycles
end up with an accident or worse.
To learn your lessons. And if you don't,
doing
you get
40
to start all over again.
45 regularly, okay?
Transmigration also has some really odd things with respect to that souls make agreements when we're not here. And we say, yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to learn these lessons. You have taught me a lot of lessons. Don't get me wrong, you have. In fact, what you're doing right now is teaching me lessons. I become more and more convinced that I should have kicked David the fuck out, I should have cut my kids loose sooner, and I should have gone somewhere else. Those were the lessons I came to learn. And you have just sort of brought them back on again. I didn't want to walk this walk with you, and I've done it 3 hits. I'm into my 4th. 4 times I've done this. And you are the worst. Ken was horrendous. Bobby was worse emotionally, and my dad was overwhelming, and you are the worst. What is the lesson I'm supposed to learn?
I got your gate open a little bit.
That's okay.
The lesson I'm supposed to learn is,
I just did.
You know what? It was that my jaw even hurts going.
forget the bullshit of mercy at this point. The whole thing of mercy and being kind. Kind is a strange word. I want to be kind, Tim. I don't want to box your ears. I don't want to read you the riot act. And you know what?
You just consistently, we end up there. So what's the lesson?
Keep your ears, keep your fists sharp.
What?
Keep your fists sharp just for that chance when you have to.
Well, you know what the lesson is? The lesson is this has nothing to do with me wanting to be kind. This has got to do with me wanting to be real, pragmatic, and smart.
Yeah.
And the word clarity comes to mind. Being kind has nothing to do with you. Today I would have said, oh, honey, you forgot your water pills. Oh, honey, I'm exhausted. Oh, honey.
I got your gate open a little bit.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's good to see you.
This is a two-way street. Caregiving, Tim, and the carer that you're caring for is a two-way street. The same way as doctor-patient, the same way as anything else. Witch and seeker, or tarot reader and tarot card seeker, and it's a two-way street.
To hug you?
Client and counselor.
What the hell?
Okay. You're not sick, are you?
And if the client won't cooperate, why the fuck is the
I got your gate open a little bit.
killing themselves?
Okay.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I just did
You know what? It was that my jaw even hurts going. I haven't done that in ages. Well, I did bring you a loaf of bread. I don't want you much.
Yes, I am out of bread.
Okay,
rescuer.
So
there we
yes.
go. Okay.
Thank you. I've been putting
And I'm
off going
tired
out.
of
Look at
being
my
Jesus
house.
Christ.
I'm turning my house into a goddamn photo studio.
And
What are you doing that
tell you the
for?
truth,
I
I don't
don't
know if
know.
Jesus Christ
Something to do.
had a
Something
rescuer
to live
complex.
for.
Okay.
But I
Okay,
am
that's
not
a good
angry on
reason.
your
Something to
boss.
live for. I like that idea.
You can go to hell.
Oh,
But I was about to put some in the pipe.
If you can't cooperate, I don't know what to do, Tim. And that's a really bad place to go, because there's other stuff that goes in with that I care about you. I don't want this stuff to happen. It's called tough love. I guess I better just go into that, because otherwise I'll start to get lost in the other. Tough love says, excuse me, you are my kid and you have stolen from me. You've done this to me. You've had my house burgled by your friends. You're still using drugs. You now have AIDS. Excuse me, I have cut you this much slack. Go away. It's called tough love.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, well, tough love says
to do it.
you have really fucked up today.
In the bathroom, sitting down. Okay. But maybe you are.
Did you hear me? You have really fucked up
There's
today.
lots happening.
And
Here.
tough love says that there aren't any more chances.
Pay attention outside. And we'll try this.
Okay, go.
We'll try this thing together. That's you do sound better, and lots
And
of
then
people
the side
have
note between you and me,
been asking and emailing.
you have fucked
okay?
up what little
So
nice
we
time
are doing.
I would have had today.
We're doing.
Which would have been
the
watch a
kinda
movie, talk
time by
to
the seat of
you,
our pants.
giggle at the cats.
I think the antibiotic.
You fucked that up too. And you didn't just fuck it up for me, Tim, you fucked it up for you. But if you really do care about being here and care about me, it makes you a liar. And I'm recording this, and I'm liable to put it together in a tape and put it up there, and somebody someplace is going to watch it. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people watch anything that gets posted. But you know what? Somebody's going to watch it, and they're going to go, holy shit. And they're going to decide that whatever's going on in their life, I don't be thinking so, and say, wow, this is what's happening for me and the person that they've got,
She has
or the
never
people
been
they've got.
She's almost a
So I like to think that I have some kind of overwhelming,
all things
masculine, like I'm supposed to wenchy and whatever, not just to
And
document
Freya's
the other side of it, so that someday, 15 years down the road, when you're dead,
masculine
I can
wench,
look
you know what I
at them,
mean, you know?
watch them, and write my thesis.
Freya
Which I thought would
appreciated
be a good
riches,
idea too.
good man, and don't fuck
But I
with her.
also thought,
Like,
you know
she's
what?
kind of the counterpart
I
of
feel like
almost
I
a
need to do
Mars.
this for some other reason.
and I don't know what it is. And the thought occurred to me the other night when I thought, oh shit, man, the stuff that gets posted is unreal. You know what? There's a lot of really fucked over people out there, women or men, who are living through goddamn crap for any number of reasons, with kids who are walking all over them, with who they're caring for walking all over them.
Was upset
You know
with
what?
that. And
That's
for
what's
what it's
going on
worth,
here.
they've had garbage dumped in their boats, dumped in their place, dumped on
In
their...
1 week, Tim,
We don't want to
I'm
go
driving
there with
all
what's going
over
on. Okay?
Hell's Half Acre.
And I said,
Trying to
where do you
say,
think it's coming
what's
from? She
going
says,
on? Let's go and try to do
don't
something.
think
Let's
it's
try to cheer you
native
up.
or,
And
you know,
you laid there
Indian.
swamped
She calls
in
them
the
Indians
vehicle.
because she's
Okay, so
stateside.
I'm not
And I said,
smart enough. Well,
She
I'm
said,
not
well,
always
I think
smart
it's
enough.
white. And I said, you know what it is? What I said? I said, it's somebody in dominant
This was
society.
following
They might be white, they
you
might
flooding
be
the
Asian,
garage
they
and a
might
few
be
other things. So
She
let's
says,
not
you're
go
right.
there.
Yeah.
This is following
things
you
are
trying
pretty
to
bad
butt out
in their
cigarettes on your
neighborhood.
jeans and start a fire. This is
And the whites
following.
are out.
I don't know. Do you want me to keep going? Then on the weekend, we discover that you are not well, and there are other extenuating circumstances, like your doctor's an asshole, COVID restrictions suck, somebody should have looked at you, and I get in on a learning curve of, oh my God, water retention can do this? And then I do this whole 9 yards about driving you all over Hell's Half Acre. I spent 2 days, Tim, with that and calls and walking clinics and, okay, well, that's good. So I got that done, and I managed to come home and do my other couple of assignments till 11 or 12 last night. Tim, I really haven't slept in the last week, and I'm supposed to be on my break. Yeah, you can turn this off and find something else, please, because she's just irritating the hell out of me. I'm taping it. If I ever have to watch it, I can watch it myself. I am so glad you said sorry doesn't cut it. What? I'm still deciding if I should let him eat Secret less. Life of the what?
Series of 3 shows.
He's pulled them out to chomp on them. If anything, it might be like grass. It's a good thing for Astera. He's not supposed to eat vegetables, but lettuce is actually a festival of light and spring. Nia, that's enough. You got 3. No, you can find something to put over top of it, please, Tim. He's got 3 pieces out there. Go find something to put over top of it, like a lid. If he's going to chomp on them, so be it. Because this has to sit on till tomorrow morning. Then it has to be stirred, and that's going to be stirred into it. That's okay. And you're not going to pick this stuff out. You are going to eat it. It would
And
take that. If these guys want to play with this, which is I think
the corded thing. I don't even think he's eating it.
But I'll
He's
leave
playing
that
with
up
it.
there because that's your
Sniff
night
it
light.
like that.
Does it help at all?
My girl does this upstairs with lettuce.
Well,
She
let's
likes
decide it
piece of
does.
to play
Okay,
with,
are
kinda
you going
like
to play something?
grass.
And I'll talk to you while
No,
we're doing
you're
it.
not getting into that again.
I just pulled that out of the
And-
grove.
and you can always clean those
probably don't
pieces
need it
up
in the
afterwards,
Grove. It
okay?
looks better up there right now.
And this will cook
because
itself
those
down,
things look pretty
and
if
bare
if
otherwise.
all else, you will talk to me tomorrow about it because the hot stuff should be put in on top of that, and we'll do the same thing to it. Okay.
The Rock Lighthouse.
And that's not really
these are the
good.
lighthouses.
Because
Well, this would be better than that woman who's doing dick.
It's closer to a spinach.
No, you've got to stay over there till I'm done with this, Tim.
Built to save the life.
No, there's one of them down there, and I may eat it because there are tomatoes that came in. Okay? But right now, I have a sandwich. I've got another sandwich for tomorrow, and those are the only things that came in, sandwich-wise. So those things with those chicken things, is that for you tonight? Can you eat that many? Can you eat that with the vegetables? Well, then you better go and rearrange that because there's this stuff in the microwave for you. And I said that, so go and figure it out.
Am I allowed to hug you?
What the hell?
Okay. You're not sick, are you?
Oh God, it's good to
Come
see
in.
you. I got your gate open a little bit.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I just did
You
the
know what? It was that my jaw even hurts going. I haven't done that in ages. I did bring you a loaf of bread. I don't know if you
thank
want
you.
much.
Yes, I am out of bread.
Okay, that's
So,
that. There
yes.
we go. Okay.
Thank you. I've been putting off going out. Look at my house. I'm turning my house into a goddamn photo studio.
What are you doing that for?
I don't know. Something to do, something to live for.
Okay.
Come on in.
Okay, that's a good reason. Something to live
Do
for. I
60
like
and
that
70
idea.
here, we will end up with
But
an
I was
accident
about
or
to
worse,
put
okay?
some in the pipe.
You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly. Can't do 60 and 70 here. We will end up with an accident or worse, okay? You need to be doing 40 at 45 regularly, okay?